Kresse Wesling is an environmental entrepreneur. Love of the environment has infiltrated all aspects of her life. The evolution of her career has been about an ever-increasing commitment to planet and people. She builds businesses that both make money and have a positive impact on the environment.
My name is Kresse Wesling. I'm an environmental entrepreneur. I've been doing environmental work for 7 years now. It's all I'm ever going to do because I don't think that we have time to do anything else as a civilized society. Eco is my social enterprise. We reclaim industrial and commercial waste. We upcycle it. That means we build as much value as humanly possible into it. We sell it, and then we donate half of our profits to charities associated with the waste. I met the London Fire Brigade, basically. I was doing a course on ISO 14001, which is an environmental management system. I wanted to be able to audit all of the things that I was working on at the time. London Fire Brigade was there with a problem. Hose has to be decommissioned when it gets too old to repair, or too damaged to repair, or beyond its shelf life. And I saw it, loved it, and started storing it. We stored it for about 2 years before we knew what to do with it. And then we got a call from Live Earth. They wanted green merchandise for the London event. We made them 500 belts. They all sold, and the business was begun. Fire hose is a double-wall nitrile rubber. It's built absolutely to last. It will never, ever degrade in landfill. And it's got this incredible sheen to it. It comes in beautiful colors. French hose, which we're going to get our hands on very shortly, is this lovely gunmetal gray, and everyone knows how trendy that is. It's got a longer life than leather. It's got, it's fireproof, it's waterproof. And you can treat it like leather. You can stitch it like leather. You can work it like leather and build something that's incredibly beautiful and filled with skill and love and commitment. So I think if you see the end product, you will understand its value. We've also started another range, which is made from jute sack waste. When coffee beans are imported into the UK, they come in big 70-kilo sacks. And these typically end up in landfill, even though they're compostable, which is kind of insane. So we started collecting them. Our first project is with Sainsbury's. We've made them a reusable shopper. In the case of that, 50% of our profits are donated back to the coffee growers, which is a simply great loop because the coffee comes in sacks that they've packed, so it only makes sense for them to benefit from the reusable shopper. And Sainsbury's has been a fantastic partner in that. Social enterprises have either the environment or people at the core of the business. So my business doesn't exist without the waste problem. We exist and we were launched to solve a problem, which was the fire hose. Okay? So that in and of itself makes us a social enterprise. Equally, we give 50% of our profits to charities associated with the waste because we want to create this loop. We want everything to sort of keep feeding back within the system. And because we make those donations and that's embedded in the business, so anyone who bought the business from me would have to continue to do that. I think that also makes us a very strong social enterprise. We only exist to solve environmental problems. That's the whole raison d'etre. So I don't think we could be called anything else. Currently, people have to pay to have their waste taken away. And as landfill space decreases in the UK, landfill charges are only going to go up. And that means people are going to look for ways to make money from their waste, or at least not to spend money on their waste. We take people's waste away for free. We solve a problem for them. And we save them money. And we also give them something to talk about. You know, we collect coffee sacks from Betty's and Taylor's. This is the company that makes Yorkshire tea. It's incredibly exciting for them and their CSR department to be able to talk about all the waste that's no longer going to landfill because someone is reclaiming it. We're also cooperating and collaborating with them on the donation back to the coffee growers. So they get a marketing story, they get good feeling from within their business, and all the staff feel great about it because they know that a waste has been eliminated, and and money was saved in the process. I think that really comes down to a personal decision. I think it's who you are as a person. And if you can express that in what you do, then great. You know, you've got that Maslow's pyramid and you've got self-actualization at the top. If you can combine what you love with what you do to make money, then this is obviously the best way to live, because you spend so much of your time working. And it's something I always knew that I had to do. I like to get out of bed in the morning and be really incredibly excited and passionate by what I do. And I get to collect waste for a living. I love waste. I love hanging out at landfills. I love digging through tips. I love wearing a big pair of old wellies, and you know, this is as dressy as I ever get in a shirt and a pair of jeans. So I think this is what I love to do. This is what I'll always be doing. And it's really just about me and what I love. And I wish everyone had the opportunity to express that in the work that they did as well.